Yes, y'all. You're still here with Team Fortress TV's coverage of the AsiaFortress Cup Season 7 Division 1 Grand Final game between Muken G and Kuso Sky. We're here for the second map. It's going to be Badlands. This is Admirable still here with the tired Yuki, Spammer, and John on the camera. We're going to be staying on the same server, guys. There was a little bit of debate there. Apparently Namita is getting choked and lost, but they couldn't find an alternate server, so they will stay here. And one thing I will notice, guys, is look who stepped in on the medic duties for MEJ. Is that the
Oh god.
life?
Oh my god.
Could it be? Is it genuine? Is it him?
That's him. That's life. That's the
Even
the
after
legendary medic.
who made the amazing cap to win the last round? He gets
No, that
benched.
was who.
That's what I mean. He gets benched. How rude!
No, I think it's smart that it's a tactical move from them because they know how aggressive Kuso Sky are in this map in Badlands. So I think substituting who for life is a good move.
He's gonna survive better, make the right move.
Oh, you haven't seen medic. You haven't seen live medic, right? Okay, you're in for a surprise.
Oh baby, I am getting excited. I have let Nadapon know that we're ready to go as well, so we could be seeing action getting underway very quickly. But right now, as the series stands, it is a one-map lead to MEJ. KS, Kuso Sky need to win the next two maps. We're going to be here on Badlands and potentially Pro Viaduct. Going to end things off with Koth, and that could just be like orgasmic. That could be sensational. Just absolute violence porn. Lots of Gibbs in action everywhere, guys. That's something to look forward to. But we have gone live here. This is the AsiaFortress Cup Season 7 Division 1 Grand Final Map 2 between Muken G and Kuso Sky. We're on Badlands here with Muken G holding a one-map lead. Guys, Spammer, what's happening in the middle?
Okay, so both teams are opting to roll out in the standard manner. HSK is going to try to shut down XDO right away. XDO gets taken down. Well, that was very good. Oh my god, I think MG's turned... they've turned the switch, or they flipped the switch rather, and OPD cleans up Natapon. It's a very fast wipe for MEJ.
Yeah, they are really taking the momentum in from this last map. This could potentially be the... Wow, let me think about it. Fourth round in a row they've won without a response from Kuso Sky.
Yeah, before you continue, I just want to say that that was HSK being very sneaky, very smart, and he opted to pressure XDO right away, and that, I think, that alone, just one decision, turned that whole team fight on its head, and you saw them take it. You saw them capture middle.
Yeah, they were lucky to get out with their medic there. It could have turned into a wipe fairly easily, but they did manage to... Ooh, Nadapon is getting caught out there, and that entry frag is gonna pay dividends potentially here for Muken G as the Ubers fade. Nadapon still has 10 seconds before he spawns. There's an opportunity for the repush here as MEJ work up top, but creep goes down, and now things might stabilise a little bit as both teams try and find picks. And look at XVO, super weak there, trying to just poke in it up top, but was denied by OPD. Good read by him. Almost got the demo man pick, but right now things sort of stabilising. The mate is gone down though. I'm not entirely sure how to read this one, Yuki. Oh, Yuki's drunk again. He's just passed out on the floor. Spammer, please dig me out of a hole here.
So the last fight is so random that MEJ have had a chance to run a sniper, making it even more random. And Effects has got a headshot on Natapon. So now MEJ are going to make their way in. And look at that. Ooh, Babel's still staying alive. Okay, he gets taken down. But Effects was right there as a sniper, and he managed to take down the medic. So, Kuso Scout will be able to cap the second point, but at the cost of their medic's life.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really ask much more from your sniper. You said these guys are Counter-Strike players and definitely showing some scope kit skills there. But the rest of his team didn't really manage to monopolise on that, and I was quite surprised actually, because on that last hold, Kuso Scout had sort of sacrificed position on the high ground. I thought it was going to be curtains for them, but somehow the scouts came out and just destroyed. Now we're going to see Kuso Scout manage to take the Spire and pick up 3 frags in the process, so they're just going to really gain some momentum here as long as they can keep the man advantage in their favour. But very aggressive play there from XVO. He's going to go down, and that might just mean that the train stops here on mid rather than pushing all the way onto Spire. They're going to have to wait for him to respawn surely, but when the mate is going ham here, he's going to find OPD, Babel, and then get shut down by HSK himself. But it's pretty much neck and neck in terms of Uber here, Spammer.
What's happening, Admirable? I hear some pauses while you're casting. Is it because you can't get used to the Asian timing?
I'm not sure. Am I lagging?
No, it's
Or
not
is
that.
it-
I'm just commenting that Asian gameplay is so radically different from European style, man. Like, you have no idea what the Asians are gonna do next. I mean, you see XPO flying in the air, you see like soldiers flying in the air, you see Namida just giving them running meat shots. Like these guys, Asians, man. Like I have this theory that if you bring an Asian team into the European level, given that they scrim European teams enough, I think they'll be able to beat the European teams given over time.
Wow, that's big talk.
Yeah.
Big talk.
Yeah.
It could happen, you know, especially with the sort of element of surprise. If teams haven't seen them play, they could just come in and crush a few Euros with these crazy strats. But right now it is Asian on Asian action here in the AsiaFortress Cup Season 7 Division 1 Grand Final here on Team Fortress TV. We're into a little bit of an Uber stalemate. It's still 0-0 here on Badlands, the second map, but MEG currently hold the map lead, having taken the first map, Snakewater, in a dramatic fashion with a last dying second cap there by their medic. We're going to see Creep here from Muken G just poke on to choke and see where exactly Kuso Sky are holding. He has realised that they're all there and he's just going to back off. Now he's coming in for the bomb. He gets the force off a very early Uber there from back. He still has 150 health. That was, he pussied out right there. That's all I'm going to say, man.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
What was that?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, you please go. I'm drinking.
So that was
Wow.
Vac's medic experience, that thing. Like, I don't know why he popped that early, but man, MEJ are going to capitalize on that. 2 early kills, both scouts are down, and that means Kuso Scout are going to crumble, and it's MEJ's time to shine. They're going to push to the full point as well. We're going to see that happen soon. Oh, they should be pushing right now, but I don't see that. XVO's kind of forward. XVO's got to watch out. He's been playing aggressive, way too ballsy all game, and yeah, he's got to get caught soon, yes.
The combo of MEJ Babel is into the lobby with 300 HP. He's going to sandwich the medic. He's launched Peanut Skyward, but he's got no help from the rest of his team. But OPD's going to go in. Holy shit, OPD going insane there, picking up a 3k. Nanapon will end his spree, but he did get the medic there. And if life can survive, this will be good here for MEJ. There is only Nanapon there who could kill him, and Fex is going to take him down as well. Gets both of those Kuso Scout soldiers and probably will cap the Spire here as well, I think. Yuki,
Yes.
should I order you a taxi? Send you to the drunk tank?
Like, MEJ have 60% Uber advantage, so huge Uber advantage pushing into last. Kuso Scout should run some form of utility. There we go, Sniper. They had enough time to set up a sentry, at least maybe get it to level 2. Or run a heavy, but they're going to opt for the sniper, so maybe Namadai gets a lucky headshot. Fingers crossed. Mine are so crossed right now.
He's got the casino cannon out, man. He's not going to get lucky this time. The Uber comes in onto HSK there, but he hasn't actually done too much apart from distract a lot of KS, but 2 players down a piece. Medics on the point, forces everybody down low. A saw comes in there for Vac, but he will get dropped there, and MEJ managed to convert that one into the first round here. And that is 4 rounds back to back over these 2 maps that Kuso Scout have not been able to respond to Muken G. It really seems like they found that 5th gear, guys.
Yeah, well, they're making me eat my words for sure. I mean, MEJ are the ones who are winning right now, and they're taking... I mean, they're capitalizing on a lot of mistakes from Kuso Scout. Yeah, go on.
He gets rushed there by Vex straight from the shithouse. Nobody protecting him on middle, or at least nobody with the awareness to see that a scout is going to rush their demo man, and as soon as he's gone down, it just snowballs, spirals out of control there. There's Peanut with the 2k just to turn things around. Now he's going to go toe to toe with HSK here. He's super weak, tries to escape, but gets pistoled down. Brutal stuff, guys. Brutal stuff.
Here's the difference between both Demomen. XVO, when he plays, he tries to aim for the entire enemy team. All right. OPD, on the other hand, tries to make sneaky plays, which will allow him to kill 2 or at least 1 or 2 players. Like that's the difference. I feel like OPD sneaks in from the side. XVO, it goes for the frontal assault. So I think that's the key difference between both Demomen, as far as I can see.
He's like the sledgehammer. He's just trying to do as much damage as possible. He doesn't really care about focusing particular targets.
Exactly.
and his team don't seem too interested in keeping him alive. We're going to go to a delightful pause here. Yuki, how do you feel about pauses? What are your view on pauses? Oh, they're just teasing us again.
They give me time to try and make a sentence a couple of seconds or maybe a minute, depending how long the pause is in advance. So that pause was like 2 seconds, so I didn't get shit out of that. They should take more consideration.
I mean, this is going to be a little bit of a stalemate here. Yuki, I'd like to hear about your drinking habits. Tell me, what are you mixing with this vodka? You got a chaser on the go there as well?
Some sort of soda, I don't know. But it's like much more vodka than I usually put. But,
are you trying to impress me? Huh?
Yes. No. But I think I may or may not be asking out some girl that I only met a couple days ago with enough alcohol, so fingers crossed, guys.
Tell her to tune into this stream and she'll be so impressed. Be putting it in your hands.
I'll just say I'm sponsored by Intel, so that should be more than enough, surely. But Creep dies, so I don't know what happened there. Force
Gets
user,
the force
so
out though.
that's good.
And he's going to be just respawning in 10 seconds. Meanwhile, his team are trying to shore up the defense here on mid. The Uber gets forced out here. That's pretty decent for KS. Actually, they've managed to lose 3 in the process. 3 for a force. Maybe not good economy there in terms of players. And the bomb in there is going to get back. OPD dropping the hammer. Get that medic pick. And Muken G just really playing Kuso Sky here. They're in full control, it seems, Spammer.
I don't know, a lot of mistakes in Kuso Scouts, I mean, in their side. I don't understand what's going on. And Namida looks like he's reconnected as well. And I mean, all credit to OPD, man. Once again, stays alive. And because we know how scary Toki is as a scout. And OPD managed to stay alive, like even though Toki's meat-shotting him again and again. So well done to OPD. Now, I mean,
the scout flank here. Namida's come all the way back. He's onto the soldier here of Creek. And he's going to get out alive. So they've taken a pick there. And they get HSK. Just total aggression here from Kuso Sky against the Uber advantage, to be honest. But now that they have that man advantage, they've just managed to make it grow and grow. And they've just managed to take Spire off the back of that rather than actually force Uber or get wiped out themselves. They've just bullied them out, man. They've just strong-armed them.
If you ask me, I think the Kuso Scout's got to change something. Probably Peanut's got to go roaming soldier, and Admirable can easily pocket. Because I feel like you've got to take every bit of advantage you've got, and Peanut's got a 10-ping advantage, and he's got to like use that. And I don't know if they're going to do it or not. So both teams have forced Uber, and wow, OPD just killed Toki, the main scout machine for Kuso Scout. HSK is gonna clean up. I don't know who the guys who killed. Whatever, it seems to be almost a team wipe here.
Back is trying to go use, gets the needle kill onto HSK somehow. Yeah,
he's not a pig, he's a very respectable human being, and I am not. But Spawn's coming up for Kuso Scout very soon. But MEJ pushing that player advantage, I like that. Creep tries to get on the point but does get taken down. Back and Toki get taken down in return. Time on the cap, no stickers on there whatsoever. XVO falling asleep at the wheel. And 2-0 for MEJ, 18 minutes left. Despite, yeah, as I said, 18 minutes left, MEJ seem to be in the driver's seat right now. They just seem to be the aggressors, and Kuso Scout clearly don't have +4 typed into console.
Yeah, that
it seems like
they're crumbling.
Yeah. No idea what's going on with, in the minds of Kuso Scout right now, but oh, look at MEJ, they're opting to go from the valley side, and Namida's taking a lot of damage. I think Creep's flying in the air, he's going to distract 1 or 2 scouts. Yeah, 2 scouts that are on him. Wow, takes Namida out. Babel's going to clean up the demo man, and it looks like MEJ are going to cap the middle point here.
Yeah, Creep doing big work there, really drew the eyes of Kuso Scout. There's Peanut going in. And Natapon, sorry, gets plucked out there by the scatter shot of HSK with a little help from the rest of his team. But every engagement just seems to be going terribly for Kuso Sky. Every fight they pick, whether it be middle or their Uber pushes, they seem to be just really all at sea. They look quite lost. Often
Namida seems to be out of his
overextending.
element ever since he lagged out. I think it is mindset a lot. XBO. XBO just sticky traps HSK and takes him out, and wow, they're holding forward, which is they've got to be very careful to MEJ scouts could be around the corner. You see Creep trying to pressure the balcony area. And yeah, look at that. He alone is going to try to pressure them back. Meanwhile, MEJ's building Uber safely, and XVR holding forward, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I think one of the problems on that rollout was Creep killed Namida, and like a soldier, like a roaming soldier especially, killing a scout is almost unforgivable on this map,
Oh, yeah.
and quite often like losing that scout can be the difference between losing that midpoint. I mean, granted, Namida is on 3 points. I mean, sure, he disconnected, but he's still on 3 points. I don't care. But HSK coming up with the sniper rifle, gonna see if he can unlock his hidden inner sheep.
He's gonna work the top angle. No, he's gonna try and snipe right side now. He's slowly walking down the stairs. Gets the body shot onto Toki. And that's probably all they need to move in here. They're going to trade Ubers up top and maybe bait out a little bit of aggression from Peanut here. Thinking of committing, but he sees a carpet of red stickies there and knows it's time to get out. Meanwhile, Namida's gone down, tries to get aggressive and get involved in that Uber fight when he really shouldn't. And now his team are going to struggle to hold on to last here. Back runs into the open embrace there of a rocket and he's dead. It's going to be 3-0 to Muken G here, and there's 15 minutes left on the clock. Enough time for a comeback here for Kuso Sky. But really, they need to change something up. Their whole energy, man, their team spirit here, it's just not working for me.
I mean, if you've taken a look at the semi-finals, this was the point of time where XVO changed to a soldier and upon went demo. So you might see that happening in the next few minutes. Could be possible.
A volley rollout here from MEJ. They looked a little less certain about what they were going to do there. Creep went in, it was just surrounded by blue players instantly and died. And they haven't, Muken G haven't managed to gain any control on middle here, didn't make it beyond the shithouse. And Kuso Sky are just going to punish them for that, and they may have just gifted Kuso Sky a real opportunity to get back into this game. With the 15 minutes left on the clock, absolutely a possibility. And if they do manage to win Badlands, we will go to a third map here in the AsiaFortress Cup Season 7 Division 1 Grand Final. And I would love to see that. Yuki, are you tired? Can you handle a third map?
Deep analysis on that rollout. Pino hit an air shot. That's why they won. Just pointing that out. More air shots equals win.
Oh, Pyro and NG here for the Muken G defense. They're going to run a Sky on the point. The stickies that are blown though will deny Toki. And they're going to continue sending players onto that point and try and draw the red team down. Uh-oh. Now they're going to... Looks like Kuso Sky are going to commit to this, coming up top and taking the high advantage, but they're severely outnumbered. And even though Vac gets a needle kill, he can't manage to do any more heroics for his team there. And I think they picked a fight they probably shouldn't have right there.
Well, successful defense by MEJ, but how they're going to push out now? They cannot. Now they'll have to defend the last point again because it's almost capped. And well, oh my god, this is going to be scary because Kuso Sky's running a and judging from the aggressive style that they've played, MEJ is not going to expect this, I feel. So we'll have to see.
Now, if you were the spy here, would you play the point because it's already half capped, or would you go for the pick?
The pick. Oh!
If only Namida had heard you in time, he might be allowed to tell this tale, but he goes down, he's in the swung. The sentry up already, level 2 top right there on the defensive perspective, and this Kuso Sky play has slightly failed. Back to the playbook for them. Natapon has died, and he may respawn as an off class, but Namida has switched it back up to Scout. It's going to be cookie cut here. Soldiers and Scouts for Kuso Sky. They feel confident with that, I guess. It will be pretty much neck and neck in terms of Uber, but the Kuso Sky really have to figure out how to break this. Dispenser goes down. Oh, big dispenser frag, but the sentry remains alive.
They need to hit more air shots, I think, because when MEJ defended that last point, Creep air shot Peanut. That was the X factor. But Uber coming in top left. XVO a bit unhappy from Pyro Reflect. The Uber's actually going to get caught in here, so Peanut and Vac may get taken down, but Natapon's the only one who gets taken down, and Vac gets reflected into Africa. It's going to be a 3-player advantage very soon for MEJ. They do lose a player, so it's actually 2-player advantage right now. But weak players for Kuso Scout. They're either going to have to suicide or back out. I'd prefer the more defensive option, run away. Wait for MEJ to try and push out, bait that push. And yeah, it looks like sure enough MEJ pushing out, so let's see if Kuso Scout can successfully hold W into MEJ's face.
I mean,
I just want to say that was very smart power gameplay from Vex. Like he kept deflecting the Uber, and then he managed. Yeah, and he managed to blow away the medic into his enemy, into his team, so they were able to kill the medic. So it's very smart by Vex.
Yeah, I wanted to pick up on that as well. I thought it was a pretty mindless push from Kuso Sky. I mean, they knew the pyro was there. Like, they'd been in there, standing there for like several minutes, and still they opted to push with 2 projectile classes. I mean, I don't know how the metagame plays out in Asia, but in Europe, quite often you'll see teams lead with a scout top left, maybe scout demo man or scout soldier, so that you can actually put that scatter shot damage onto the pyro. You can't reflect those, but they opted to go. They made that choice against the pyro, and I just think that was a little bit mindless, a bit dumb. But there is action going on here so last.
Yeah. Well, in Asia, they it depends on the mood, really. No preference. Don't think that out.
There's no consensus on that one, but
nope.
Right now, Kuso Sky feeling another push. It seems they're already 2 players down, and they looks like Muken G wanted to poke a little bit, but now they've realised, hey guys, we're 3 rounds up. There's only 10 minutes left on the clock. As long as we can sit here and frustrate Kuso Scout, we're going to be in the ascendancy. They're going to be with a real chance to win here. And look at XVO, he's just going to win it and spam, see if he can get lucky. But the medic is just staying in spawn. How safe are MEG playing this one? Just building with that scout in spawn there. There's actually a little bit of an Uber advantage here for Kuso Scout. If they did push on the button on the mark here, they might make something happen. And again, focus spam coming in onto that top left hand side on the tagging perspective. There's Nadapon in. Gets the stickies blown. The stickies are being replaced right now. Didn't really make much happen with that roaming. Oh, here comes the scout top left, though. They have led with the scout, and they do get the pyro on entry. And that's pretty much what they wanted. That can be a free pick. Sometimes the Ubers have faded, and here comes the repush. They're going to try and really dominate that top left hand side. Look at Namita going huge. Gets Vex, now gets OPD. Demoman is down, and surely Kuso Sky going to get a round on the board here. Yes, it will be their first round here. 3-1 on Badlands in favour of MEG, but Kuso Sky, are they back in the game?
Yeah, I think they definitely are back, and like you said, they should lead with a scout Uber, and they seem to have done that. And it worked out for them, because they were able to kill kill the Paro, and then kill the soldier after that.
It's going to be a volley rollout here from both teams, and it looks like Life is reluctant to commit to the slope, taking a lot of spam now. He's going to try, and he's just going to stay in the valley actually. MEG opting to just stay in the valley and wait and see if anybody from Kuso Scout bombs in, but a lot of the players are unable to be healed right now. Life's actually, he was so weak he had to go back to race up, and that meant his team had no heals here, but somehow they managed to just go huge and pick up a lot of frags. Vex onto the maiden, but XVO will find HSK, and it looks like Kuso Scout are going to be able to hold this one. They did lose their medic though. Back just respawning, but what exactly went on in that middle? I think I was only seeing snatches of it, guys. What was the complete picture there?
So it was basically HSK versus Toki, I think, or Vex versus Toki, and they were able to shut down Toki, and that is good, because if you're an overly aggressive scale player who heavily relies on DM, and if somebody else takes you down, like you go into the mindset that, I mean, you basically become unconfident, I guess, and yeah, so I think he's a lot nervous now, as you can see from his score. So it's going to help. It's going to hurt his team, I think. And look at Namita, man. He's almost caught up to Toki's score as well in the scoreboard. Look at MEJ just making their way in with the Uber.
Yeah, Peanut on a slightly different pace. The rest of his team, but Napon picks up 2, finds OPD and Able. Here comes the counter Uber, and will Life manage to make it out? Yes, he's already on that last train home. He's all running all the way here, but he's getting chased down. Namita's got the raid on him. He's going to find Life. Crossbow against Scattergun. And Life feels it's time to go for the saw, but Namita read it well. Just popped him in the face there. Shot to the dome, and that's going to be medic down here. And he probably won't even be up in time to get a charge up. But at some point, back went down as well. What did I miss, Spammer?
Just that creep bombed back. It was a good pick by him. But the thing is now OPD has died. He got caught in lobby by Namita, and I mean whatever happened about Creep killing the medic didn't matter because OPD went down. So now Kuso, I mean MEJ's got to be careful. I mean MEJ is on the back seat. They've got a disadvantage.
Here's that spam again. XVO going to spam from the lower entrance, Peanut from the top. They see there's a pirate. He's just going to be able to reflect a lot of these projectiles. And that's some good information now that they have before they engage in this push. They might want to lead with that scout again. Creep has just respawned as well for Muken G, so it's going to be 6 on 6 on the field. And no utility classes for Kuso Sky. Interesting to note again. Stick with those 2 scouts, 2 soldiers. They're probably going to go in here and trade Ubers and then work on their re-push. And Yuki finds this all terribly boring. I'm sorry.
Uber coming in top left. Woo! Pyro down. See a pig. But Uber coming out from MBJ. Those scouts baiting the point. So Kuso Scout loses 2 scouts. Despite having high ground advantage, I don't think it's going to end well. XVO gets taken down. Peanut back the only survivors. So MBJ going to try and push very quickly off this player advantage. Math is good. But they're taking their sweet time to try and get onto the spy point. But OPD, quick to jump up there. Good job. Paid trained OP. So we're probably going to see them cap up this point. But not before Kuso Scout try and get some damage padding towards their name. And bit of a reset on midpoint. And with 5 minutes 45 seconds, this is still doable for Kuso Scout to at least equalize the score.
Here they come.
But I'll have to wait and see.
Just straight in there. Route 1 TF2 bombing directly in before the charges are involved. Didn't manage to get that medic, but at least scared MEJ sufficiently to force them back into that lobby. They've got the Spire for free there. Neither team popped off a charge. And look at XVO already heavily committed in on main. And the Ubers is in for both sides, but there's no demo man right now for KS. Creeps just respawned. That means there's man disadvantage here, but look at Toki finding HSK. There's the Ubersaw though from life, and that means they have a little bit of an advantage here if they wanted to play off that.
Yeah, this is why they have light in Badlands. I mean, this is what he does. He does like these crazy medic picks or medic Ubersaws that basically helps his team win the game. And just want to point out in that Uber push was XVO. I don't know what his thinking was. Like he was trying to like catch the two scouts and the medic retreating from the right side, but he himself got caught by the 2 scouts. So I don't know. Yeah, that was a really bad mistake by him. But in any case, Kuso Scout are trying to push last right now. Sentry's down, and a lot of spam being put. Oh god, this is XVO's time. That's good by him. Kills this the roaming soldier, or the pocket soldier. Yeah, right. The pocket soldier and the scout, and they're gonna make their win right now. But Uber's been forced by BJ.
Yeah, both teams have Ubered, and now it's 6 seconds until the spawn wave comes in for MEJ. It's gonna be tough for them to hold this. They're gonna get cleaned up. Only life remains. He's not gonna get any more Ubersaw frags in this round. Kuso Sky making it 2-3, only a 1 round in it, guys. 4 minutes left. Yuki, who's gonna win?
Well, if Kuso Scout keep playing like that, holding W, then they definitely got this. And the reason they had that fight was as soon as they re-entered, they took the high ground straight away and just pooed on MEJ. So I'm gonna try and cast this mid. Bear with me, I may be a bit slow. Nomada with the flank from Shithouse, but he's gonna do no damage for like 10 seconds. He's gonna go for the miracle play. Meanwhile, XVO gets taken down by Creep. Creep not upon with the return kill, but Narita with the flank on OPD. So 2 for 2 right now. Kuso Scout being a scout down, so this may be a bit dicey for them. But it looks like MEJ are on the low ground, that is in the valley, and Kuso Scout, obviously, with that height advantage, should be able to rain down, but not before Narita decides to throw his life. I don't know what he was thinking there. Bit of a seppuku going on there, or something or other. And I was told to make some owl noises, so... No, that doesn't really sound like an owl, so I'll do a pigeon sound. There we go, good enough.
Wow, a pigeon just flew into our casting room there. I don't know exactly what happened, guys, but Ubers are traded off here onto this choke area as successful. Kuso Sky tried to just keep pushing forward there, make something happen, but they've come up against a brick wall, and it looks like Peanut is going to take a lot of damage, and XVO and the Meta have gone down as well. Creep and HSK as well for MEJ, and I'm not entirely sure what's going to go on here, but Napon is trying to shore up things in the house. We'll find Creep as well, but XVO still 10 seconds off the spawn here. I'm not sure if Kuso Sky will want to push until their demo man's back in the game. Only 2 minutes left though. Oh, they're going to go for it
They
anyway.
have no choice. Yeah, they have to. They have no choice. And you see Peanut finally like leading the way as he's supposed to as a pocket soldier. Peanut's not been having like best of games. Like he's just been playing stable, consistent, but nothing special really. And now I don't know. Now Kuso Sky's trying to back off a little bit, and they've got
Soldier flank, soldier flank here.
Something.
Coming in from behind. His first rocket's no good. He jumps the second and doesn't really do much damage, but at least he's taking the attention of Kuso Sky. But not looking great right now for AJ, and oh, life is sort of trapped. Just about gets.
Oh my god!
George is gonna get sandwiched in there. After his sick jukes almost survived, but just found that there was a pocket waiting for him in there. Blue rockets in his face. He's dead, and Kuso Sky are gonna make this 3-3. You couldn't script this shit, man. Wow, there are 1 minute. There is 1 minute and 10 seconds left. That's enough for a round for sure. Neither team gonna go crit streak here. Just gonna go ham on middle. And I'm checking the rollouts. Looks like it's gonna be a valley rollout here from Kuso Sky. And the same from Muken G. This is it, the last middle of the map here. Both teams gonna... Actually, it's just MEJ gonna come up onto the shithouse and really try and take control of ground. And again, I see a team just opting to stay in valley, and I struggle with that, man. You can't just stay in valley. You got to get out of there or go in. And they died.
I just want to say that OPD from the house did a lot of sticky damage from the house. Like he threw a lot of stickies through the window area, and he was able to damage the scout and the soldier heavily, and that's what helped the round.
And it might make them win the series right here. Oh, they're straight in. Pyro goes down, and now Babel tries to run onto the point. There's a life going in for the big saw. They're really throwing it here onto the point, but it doesn't look like they're going to get it as the clock ticks down. 2-1. It's going to be a tie. We're going to go to a golden cap. In case you just weren't hyped enough, we're going to give us a 10-minute golden cap.
It's not me actually looking at my friends list. It was actually me being super psychic. I checked my friends list. I mean, I looked at my crystal ball and it said Kuso Scout defend. So 3-all. Kuso Scout. Don't screw up this rollout. Bring it to a third map. Yeah.
This is going to be pretty much the same way we play it in Europe. It's a 10-minute round, and if you don't actually cap, then the team that holds the middle after 10 minutes will take the win of the golden cap and the win of the map. But right now, Kuso Sky need to take this one to stay in the series. They are currently 1 map down. They have to win this golden cap, or else the title will go to Muken G for the AsiaFortress Cup Season 7 Division 1 Grand Final. You're here on teamfortress.tv with Admirable, Yuki, Spammer, and John on the camera. This is Badlands. You just saw 30 minutes of intense action ending in a 3-3. It could go to another map, Viaduct, after this, but right now we're going to see the dramatic, I hope, conclusion to Badlands. How's it going to end, Spammer?
It's going to be a very nervous time, I think, for Kuso Scout especially, because, I mean, their shots are like what defines Kuso Scout, and if they falter, like they're gonna have a lot in their mind basically, and they have to basically not die in middle. I think the key right now is middle point. They cannot afford to die. So it looks like the game has started, but yeah, Kuso Scout have to really do a lot and stay alive in this mid fight.
Oh, I'm going to watch the POV of the meta here. He seems quite mercurial sometimes with the big plays, but he's going to roll out Valley, and he's just going to move his way up onto the Hoodoo here, popping up onto the point immediately with the pressure onto Vex, but neither scout managing to pick up a frag and backing off. Now the battle continues as the combo of MEJ try and roll out to Shithouse. It looks like Life is going to stay on the floor here, and his team have just sacrificed all height advantage. And they're so trapped, I don't think they're going to be able to escape. Muken G sort of falling apart here on this middle. If they can get all these frags over the course of a couple of spawn waves, it's going to be really tough for MEJ to have enough players up to defend Spire and maybe even last. Here comes that middle
well played by Kuso Sky. Yeah, well played by Kuso Sky. Both scouts managed to stay alive, and that's why I see obviously the mid cap. Now they're going to cap the second point as well. So that was the scouts staying alive, doing their job.
Oh, you just caught me there as I was glugging down a cup of coffee. Love that awkward silence. If only we had a third caster to actually say something. The fuck, Yuki?
Ask me
No,
anything.
I can go on if you want.
What is this? But
Use your
the
initiative,
reason
man. Pull yourself together, James Stanton.
MEJ lost that rollout because they decided to play passive for whatever reason. So, as I said earlier, whoever doesn't have +4 loses fight. But early Ubering by Kuso Sky, they're gonna try and go for blood here. Tap on that point, and they get it. Don't even get a kill, and my TF2 crashed. So that just shows how super epic that practically backcap was. By super epic, I mean anticlimactic and third map viaduct. It's now time to see, like, you know, snipers miss a lot, but people still tunnel them anyway because people in AsiaFortress are scared of snipers for some reason, even if they miss 100 shots. Like, I remember when I was like playing with LSD, I'd like miss 1,000 shots of sniper. It's like, oh shit, it's a sniper.
Actually, I remember that game, man. You were hitting a lot of shots as a sniper. I remember that game. So that's why they were focusing you.
No. Maybe. I don't
well,
even remember.
you think we're not hitting enough shots, but I was watching that game and you were hitting a lot, which is why they focused you all the time. Plus,
Maybe
it was
one
you and
headshot.
Yuki from Australia, Team Immunity, whatever, man, like leading an Asian team to victory. Of course they're gonna target you. It's kind of an Asian thing to target leaders from the other teams to like shut down their motivation, their morale rather. So it's they've got
I get
some sort of a
tunneled
tactic going on
all the
there.
time, so I'm so used to it. So I don't know. It sounds like some sort of Shogun Total War strategy, man. Because like in Shogun Total War, you send all your armies on that one unit, that Ashigaru, and it's just like bam, he breaks. But apart from digressing from it to a completely different game,
Bit of a tangent here, guys.
just a little bit. Next factor on this map, demo and scouts, it's viaduct. Unless the sniper decides to hit like 1,000 headshots. I don't think that'll happen. But shut up, Mark. You are a piece of crap.
Wow, someone restrain this guy. We need a ball gag here for you.
That's a kind of friend of mine. He's an idiot. He's not allowed to talk. Don't send me a message on Steam again, or I'll literally beat you up.
Maybe I'll just have to talk over Yuki. I don't know how to take control of this situation, Spammer. It's